He said all options are on the table when he was asked about Mac Jones. Is that real, or is Alex Van Pelt playing the organizational game, the game you got to play, because you can't come out and say Mac Jones is not going to be here if you want to get a draft pick for him?
I'm going to go with B. I'm going with B. That's the stuff he has to say. It's exactly what I expected him to say, and I knew the question was going to be asked, right? Because like we all saw that when I keep going back to the Mayo press conference when he walked in and Mac rounded that corner. Everybody's like, oh my God. Like, yeah, he's here. He's under contract. And for, like, to your point, if you want to get anything for him, you got to look like you value him. You have to give that.
Right. There's no way that Mac Jones is going to be back, and he had to say that. He had to say that, and I need to know what's going to happen with the quarterback. I haven't heard the name. You guys haven't said quarterback. What's happening with the quarterback? I mean, the rest of the offense is fine.
Yeah.
But I need a quarterback. So as we're getting to know each other, that's where I stay. I need the quarterback.
Well, the rest of the offense is not fine, though.
No, I don't mean fine as in like they're good. I mean,
but
you can talk about it
until you resolve that issue.
Yeah.
That you really got nothing. Yeah. And their quarterbacks right now. See, if Alex Van Pelt is talking about, or if they feel like they need a bunch of players, I understand that.
Yeah.
Especially if you come in, this is a honeymoon period, and so anytime, this is the time. If you want to ask for a lot of toys from ownership and upper management, this is the time to do it. You're new. You come in, you look at the inventory, and you say, man, we got nothing. There's a reason you were 4-13. There was a reason you struggled to average 14 points a game last year because you don't have a lot of quality personnel. Right. But beyond all that, your quarterbacks are Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi.
Yep.
That's
right
what you
now.
got.
That's all you got.
And who was the other? There was another scrub they had. And there's somebody else.
O'Rourke.
How many?
O'Rourke. Yeah. The kid from Canada, right?
Okay.
With the looks like
Matt Corral?
No. It wasn't Matt Corral. They had 18. You know they had over 18 different transactions at the position. You want to talk about how dire the position was and how they knew they were in trouble? 18 different transactions at the position. With all the needs that they had, they had movement at the position.
So even with that, even with Mac Jones, Bailey Zappi, and somebody, a replacement level quarterback.
Malik Cunningham.
No, gone. Not here. Baltimore.
It didn't end well for him either. He wasn't active at the end because there were some struggles there too. But they get ripped for that one. But maybe they should give the kid a chance.
No, they should be ripped for that one because they got Bailey Zappi, Mac Jones, and a replacement level quarterback. So I think even with that, Mac Jones not coming back, Mac Jones coming back just seems like an impossibility. That's how crazy this is.
It is. It really is. And
what would it take for him to come back?
Number 3 pick, the guy that they want, potentially meaning a guy like Jaden Daniels that would, I think, and if you guys heard me talk about it, I think he's already passed Drake May. I think he's going 2 to the Commanders. And if they pass on May and look at the pick and their phones are ringing off the hook and you're getting a San Francisco type deal or better because we're a couple of years advanced from 3 years ago where San Francisco had to give up 3 number ones to slide from 12 to 3. You're sitting at the 3 spot. You need a lot of players. You're not close to contending yet. You need tackles. You need receivers. You could get 2 potential starting players in the first round, trading back just a couple slots, but not get the quarterback. But maybe if you want a guy like Penix, you could get back in the bottom of the first. Because I think the run, Michael, is going to start early. And I think the draft starts with wherever J.J. McCarthy goes, meaning for the quarterback position. We all know that they're going 1, 2, 3. Caleb Williams, Daniels, May, whatever order you want to put them in. They're going to be top 3 picks. And then does McCarthy go top 10? Because if he goes top 10, then everybody else moves up into the 20s.
So what you just said, Zoe, makes me nauseous.
Yeah, I think that's reality.
Because you just said the 49ers who have won nothing, and I understand they're a really good team. They've got all the pieces except for the elite quarterback. I just feel like when you're drafting 3rd, now's the time to try to get the quarterback. You better be damn sure Drake May's not the guy if you're going to pass up on him.
I agree.
I don't know if they get better players if they move back next year in the first round because they're a little bit better. Not close to contending. Right. They might be mediocre. But if they move back in the first round, I don't know how they're going to get the guy. I want to get the guy. They tried the veteran. It's just I need the guy.
I lived it from over 20 years ago. We drafted Bledsoe. I backed a guy for 7 years. And Bill Parcells, I remember when Bill took over, the decision was, are we drafting Bledsoe or Meyer?
Yeah, they
And boy, did you pick the right one.
made the right choice.
Yep.
Now,
Right.
but see, that's the thing for Mac too. Like you're a cat. You got 9 lives because you're a former first-round pick. So there are always going to be opportunities for teams out there that look at it. Look at Sam Darnold bouncing around. Mac will get a gig in this league. He's got to be careful as to where he goes if he wants to sort of revive the career. I would want a new start, new change. If I were him.
If you're him, you want a new change.
Yeah.
You want something else. But I'm saying
Outside
if
of
you're-
here, I think,
if you're the Patriots, now I wouldn't bring him back. I mean, just talking to players. We're out in Vegas. You could tell.
felt the vibe.
Any player you talk to, and you asked them about Mac.
We had Jonathan Jones and Kendrick
Dondero,
Bourne
you
on.
could just see it. They were like, they were trying to be gracious. They're
They
trying to be
were
polite.
politically correct in the way that
But,
they answered the question.
Not happening. But okay, with that said, what would have to happen? Would all plans have to break down? In other words, Kirk Cousins goes back to Minnesota. They guarantee his contract. Baker Mayfield, even though Tampa
going to
Bay
Tampa.
didn't franchise him, he goes back to Tampa Bay.
What do you got left?
Even Jacoby Brissett goes somewhere else. Gardner Minshew goes somewhere else. And you feel like you need a bunch of players, and so, okay, this is all we got. Is that the scenario? Is that,
Nothing.
You
The
still-
answer is nothing. There is no
Nothing.
scenario where
There's
Mac
no
Jones comes back.
scenario. Nothing.
He's lost the team. You just said it. He's lost the team.
Weird league.
No, I get it. There's anything can happen, but to me, you've got to move on and go in a different direction. I mean, or else Rafi Devers is going to swoop in and tell the Patriots we know what we need.
The best thing to support your case and that take, like there's no scenario for him to be back, is the fact that Gerard Mayo is the head coach.